Welcome back. Daily Show, 10:13's the time, and with Lori Regenzer. Oh, I remembered it.
You got it right.
See, remember last time I made this a whole thing.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, good. Like I said before, I'll answer anything.
That's you should see what they call me, you know. This is really cool, though. Coming up, when does it start? You were getting ready for a pretty cool partnership with Moondrops and Conservatory.
Right.
And this is going to be really cool for everybody that, enjoys, going out, listening to the great music there and having a beer, and now some really good snacks, too.
I hope so. Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, after I closed the restaurant last year, I was in search of, my next project. Of course, I wanted it to be focused around food. And I wound up connecting with Caleb Lewis, who's, co-owner of both of those businesses. And, he said, what do you think about doing maybe some snacks for the bar? And, I've got these ideas, Caleb's a big idea guy. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I have these ideas for Moondrops. And I said, well, yeah, that sounds right up my alley, mm-hmm. right? So we kind of put our heads together, and tonight will be the first night that my snacks will be available at the Conservatory.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to deliver them this evening, and hopefully, they go over well. What I really want to focus on is like small batch, handcrafted bar snacks, mm-hmm. So like you said, when you're out there listening to the great music that they have at the Conservatory, having a few cocktails, a lot of times you want just a little bit of something to nosh on. So I came up with some ideas for some snacks, but I'm always looking for ideas mm-hmm. for what people want, what they're looking for. So I welcome feedback, of course, but, I'm thinking of, something called Cowboy Caviar. Do you know what that is?
Uh-uh.
Okay. So Cowboy Caviar is, it's a slightly sweet and tangy dressing with beans, bell peppers, and red onions. And you dip them with like tortilla chips.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of a little spin on chips and salsa.
Yeah.
So we're going to offer some Cowboy Caviar. Let's see, tonight I'm delivering Cowboy Caviar, something called fish food.
Okay. That sounds cool.
With it being a bar, I wanted to do kind of a spin on fish. So I went with the spelling of the band Fish.
Oh, cool.
Right. So fish food is basically a trail mix mm-hmm. with maple roasted nuts, so pecans and almonds with goldfish crackers and sesame sticks. And so it's slightly spicy. It's a little bit sweet, and I throw just a little bit of a secret ingredient in there that gives it a unique flavor.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I'll also think about like maybe some, some peanut butter caramel popcorn.
Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And I may have brought some of that in for you before. I don't know. But
that is very good.
It was a favorite at the restaurant.
That is very good stuff.
And then like different flavors of what I'm calling cracker bits. Mm-hmm. So oyster crackers that are seasoned. Tonight's going to be my Dilly Ranch ones, but I've got ideas for like taco seasoned ones and blackened and what else? Oh, yeah. Dill pickle. Because,
cool.
Dill pickle is a huge thing right now, right? So those are some of the things that we're going to do for the Conservatory. But I'm also going to take some of those and bring them down to Moondrops, and they'll be available for sale at Moondrops as well.
Fantastic.
In addition to the snacks that we're doing at Moondrops, I'm waiting on a few health permit inspections and things like that, but soon to come. Then I want to start offering some grab and go salads,
nice
wraps, and desserts.
That'll be so cool.
So it'll just be available. You can come in whenever Moondrops is open and pick something up.
That'll be really cool. Well, and now, with that, do you know where that timeline would be? Would that be a few months, you think? Or because I don't know how long that process works or anything like that.
No, we're really just the last step, the last hurdle is an inspection. And I expect that within the next week or two. But in the meantime, I can still offer shelf-stable ingredient, right. Like the snacks at Moondrops. And then once we can provide for refrigerated food, then I'll start making some of those grab-and-go items, refrigerated grab-and-go items.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, and, take me through how you curated the menu for the bar food.
Really, it was just kind of brainstorming.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah. I mean, he threw out the day. He's like, a lot of places have chips and salsa, and that's kind of something that people gravitate towards. And I said, I think I can do you one better on chips and salsa. Let's try the cowboy caviar.
Yeah.
So I'm really anxious to see how that goes over. Because it's not your normal typical bar fare, right?
Well, I think it matches the Conservatory really well too, and not being just the typical bar with having the artwork there and having a different atmosphere that really a lot of people love, and I think it's great. You know what I'm saying? So to have this type of spin on the bar food, have a unique twin on it, I think it's really cool and matches everything well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an awesome venue, right? Just to go hang out and listen to some great music. Tonight, by the way, is open mic night at the Conservatory. So I just kind of wanted to give a little plug there, because the Conservatory, for those of you that don't know, is at 554 East Broadway. They're open Thursday through Sunday, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And like I said, tonight is open mic night. Moondrops is just down the street. That's at 112 East Broadway. And they're open Thursday through Monday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Speaking of Moondrops, I also work there.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah, I work there part-time. So I manage the retail location. I'm there Friday through Monday. So anybody wants to come in and talk to me about food or some of the items that we have down there to sell, please feel free to do so.
Well, you guys do have great product too. I love the seltzers are great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And there's some exciting things happening at Moondrops. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much, but there's some really exciting things happening there that you're going to see in the next month or so. And one thing that I will say is that I think the Grotto bike rental that happens or operates out of that location, I think that's going to start really soon. One of the things that ties in with my food products is I'd love to be able to offer lunches and bundle them with the bike rentals. So, folks can rent a bike and grab a lunch and go for a little ride down the river road, and then, have a nice lunch, picnic lunch while they're there.
Absolutely. You got a moment to take a break? Got to pay a quick bill. 10:20. We'll have more on this. Really cool stuff coming from Comfort Cuisine now at Conservatory and Moondrops, and really just the sky's the limit now. This is awesome. More coming back to you next.
Firearms training shouldn't feel intimidating. At Precision Point Armory in Bethalto, we focus on safety, confidence, and real-world skills. Whether you're new or renewing your concealed carry, you'll get professional instruction without pressure. Learn safe handling, sound decision-making, and proper techniques tailored to your experience level. If you're looking for premium firearms training in the heart of Bethalto, Illinois, call 618-779-9947 or go to precisionpointarmory.net and train with confidence today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro? Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Tom Wells,
an assistant chief of the Godfrey Fire District. He has been a firefighter and an EMT for over 20 years. Tom is currently an instructor in the Lewis and Clark Paramedicine program and has 2 degrees from LC, fire science and nursing.
I'm Tom Wills, and I'm a trailblazer. If you think you might be pregnant, you don't have to face it alone. At Vitality Women's Clinic, you'll find the care you deserve. We offer confidential, no-cost pregnancy testing, ultrasounds, and STI testing. Our team is here to listen, support you, and help you understand your options without pressure or judgment. Walk in or make an appointment today. Call 618-466-1690 or visit vitalitywomensclinic.org. Vitality Women's Clinic, clear answers, real support.
I was like, you guys, that sky camera must be just above moon drops, you know?
It is. I recognize the Alton Telegraph building there.
Yep. And then the Cracker. I like the Cracker Factory too. That's a good spot.
It's a beautiful spot.
I'm really excited for this. So starting tonight, when are you making your first delivery? Do you know what time yet? Do you have that all
Well,
prepped?
I'll be dropping stuff off around 5:30. I think they open at 6, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this the first round of snacks off and see how that goes. Like I said,
a social media post, like a little video, like you open the door and you go, "We got the snacks," you know, or something.
yeah,
like
that's
that.
a great
Yeah,
idea.
There you go.
Maybe I'll work with Holly down there.
There you
at
go.
the Conservatory. We'll figure something out there. But yeah, I am planning to do a Facebook post today. We're planning on doing some cross marketing there, and I expect to change things up because I like variety. I like change, So I figure, we're going to find the things that really work, and keep those. But I also want to add some surprises in every week too.
That'll be really cool. And, I think with music too, it gives you such a great opportunity to be even more creative with your menu options too, with whatever, music, whatever band's in or whatever music appreciation, week or month or whatever artist is, being celebrated. I think there's great tie-ins there too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Now, are you a pretty big, music person, or did you ever think, you'd be distributing to local bars for snacks? I think is the better question.
Really. I mean, I love music. I'll have to tell you that there's music playing at my house like nonstop. From the time we get up till the time we go to bed almost. And if I'm working in the kitchen, I definitely have to have music on. So I've always loved music, and I've always loved going to live music venues. And I wasn't really very familiar with the Conservatory before I started out this partnership. And I'm just really impressed with the bar, the groups they bring in, the way it's run, and of course the artwork down there is amazing, right?
It really is, and that's why I keep going back to this. I think it's a great partnership, and I just think it's a really good tie-in too to what the bar, really the atmosphere is, and to what you're going to be bringing into it. And I like that, within a couple of weeks, hopefully, you're being able to, have the grab and go stuff down at the moon drops and all that. Now, would it be a Conservatory ever, those grab and go options, or would you?
There's always that possibility. Yeah. I'm always open to ideas and possibilities. One thing that we've kind of tossed around a little bit is possibly a pop-up from time to time, to where like during the hours that like maybe from 6 to 10 or 7 to 10, something like that I'm just there. And at the kitchen up there they have a door that you can turn open, the top half, and so people could come up and just buy something more like a hot sandwich kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and now for Moondrops, you're going to be having the snacks there as well. We talked about that. Now, Moondrops is open Thursday through Sunday.
Thursday through Monday.
Oh, Thursday through what time?
11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It gives you enough time to go down and get you some snacks. Now, do we know the prices on the merchandise yet?
I don't. I don't have that necessarily nailed down quite yet, but I'll be posting some information on Facebook, and you can always reach me. You can email me or call me.
Fantastic.
To ask questions if you'd like.
Where do you see this going?
Well, I think right now it's exactly where I want it to be.
See, that's where I think it's the best.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm always open to ideas. I'm always open to expand. But, I'm at a point in my life where I don't necessarily want to work 40 hours a week either.
Yeah.
So this is just the perfect mix where I can work part-time at the shop. I can do some cooking. I can do some different items, and just be happy with where it's at right now. But, you never know.
You
The
never
sky's the
know.
limit.
Right. When I think it's cool that you're in a perfect blend, and Moondrops is giving you what you need and you can cook still and really provide, because people love your food, and that's another thing. You're good at what you do. And I think that the snacks are going to be a great addition and really just, help everyone out when they need it the most too.
Right. I remember the bar days, where there was always like a little food truck outside of a popular bar here in town years ago that we would always get, stop and get tacos or burritos on our way out the door, right?
The Morales taco truck, is that it?
This one was Jesus.
Oh, okay.
If you knew Jesus or not.
I did not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. There was more. The Alton tacos. Lori, anything else to talk about for now?
No, I just say, hey, I welcome ideas. I welcome input. And come see me at Moondrops. The Friday through Sunday is when I'm there, but though we're open on Thursdays too, 11 to 3.
There you go. And more exciting news, you said, coming from Moondrops hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm sure you'll be hearing from Caleb on that.
Fantastic. With that being said, hey, before we take a quick break, let me fill you in on Archer Roofing Restoration. Serving both sides of the St. Louis Metro East area, and they specialize in turning your property challenges into triumphs. They're a new supporter of the show. We thank them for joining us. They got years of experience also in handling insurance claims and dealing with those various forms of property damage. It's an all-in-one stop. They offer comprehensive restoration services tailored to meet your needs, whether you've experienced damage from wind, hail, or fire, or flooding. Their team's there to help you. Or if you're somebody that needs somebody to really handle that public adjuster standpoint too, they can do it there too. 618-575-0016. That's 618-575-0016. Or RiverBender.com. We'll take a quick break. Daily Show continues on it's Thursday, right?
It is.
So after this.